NFL Week 10 picks. I apologize, I'm a little late on the picks. It's been a really busy week so far. But yeah, I picked the Chargers to beat the Raiders the other night. That didn't go well because Josh Jacobs scored a touchdown with like a minute left or something to beat LA. So I got that pick wrong, but it is what it is. But today, for the first time, I'm going to do my predictions for each NFL game against the spread. So, I've never done this before, so just bear with me, but here we go. Detroit, Chicago. Detroit is getting 2.5 points at the Bears. I like the Lions to win this game. You know, they lost a tough one in Oakland last week, and the Bears. I just don't think the Bears are very good. They have no offense, but they have a good defense. Though you know, this is just a replay of the 2006 Bears, in my opinion, when they had Rex Grossman. They just have no offense. It's just I just don't believe in them. You know, I think they're done for this year. I like the Lions to win the game. Bengals getting 10.5 at home against the Ravens. I like the Ravens to win this game. Bengals are terrible. As we all know, they're the only winless team in the NFL now. They're starting Ryan Finley after benching Andy Dalton. I do think Baltimore will win the game. They won't cover, but they'll win the game. And speaking of the Ravens, like they look really, really good right now. Like they look for real. You know, coming off that 37-20 beating of the New England Patriots and Tom Brady. I mean, are you kidding me? 37-20? Yeah, this team's for real. I think they're going to be real. I think they're going to win the AFC North, and I think they're going to be really like they're a team that could possibly make some noise in the playoffs, and I think they will. I really think they will. If Lamar Jackson keeps up this MVP type play that he's on right now, watch out for Baltimore come postseason time because they will surprise some people. Bills and Browns. Bills are getting 3 points at Cleveland. You know, the Browns have lost 4 in a row. They've been terrible. Everybody knows that. But, you know, you got all this talent on offense and you got that talent on defense. You know, you got to rebound and get a win at some point. And I think the Browns will. I think the Browns. This might be a gutsy prediction, but I don't think they'll cover. I don't think the Browns will cover, but they will win the game. Kansas City and Tennessee. The Titans are getting 6.5 points at home against the Chiefs. Mahomes is back this game, I believe. So, I mean, that's enough reason for me to pick Kansas City, obviously. But Kansas City will win, and they will cover. Falcons and Saints. Matt Ryan might be back for the Falcons. I think he's back for the Falcons this week, but it doesn't matter. Falcons are done. They're terrible. They've had a horrible year, and, you know, might as well just look on to next year in the draft. Yeah, they're 1-17 going into New Orleans against a 7-1 team. I mean, not much to say here. Saints will win, and Saints will cover and win the game. Giants and Jets. Giants are a 3-point favorite. Jets getting three points at home against the Giants. I like the Giants to win this game. Like I do think this is another toilet bowl game that will be poorly played between both sides. Normally, you know, as terrible as the Jets have been, you know, it hasn't been as easy for me to pick against them as it has in past games. But I do think the Giants will be the better of two terrible teams here. You know, I think Daniel Jones will get the best of Sam Darnold. You know, two teams playing in the same building. You know, that, I mean, yeah, both teams are terrible, so I wouldn't expect the building to be as rocking as it would be had both teams been good this year. But Giants will win the game, and they will cover. Arizona getting 5 points at Tampa Bay. I like the Buccaneers to win this game. I think it's like they may not have much talent on defense, and they may not have much talent on offense besides Jameis Winston and Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. But, you know, Coach Bruce Arians, you know, he's had them playing hard this year. Like, they've played some competitive games this year. That's not something you've seen from the Bucs in past years with different head coaches. So I like Tampa Bay to win this game. The Bucs won't cover. 5-point favorites, they won't cover, but they will win the game. Dolphins and Colts. Dolphins are getting 11 points at Indianapolis. Colts will win the game. Colts coming off a tough loss to the Steelers last week. That field goal by Adam Vinatieri that sailed really, really wide left. It was a bad miss. But they'll get back on track this week, and they will cover. Colts win. Green Bay, 5.5-point favorite at home against Carolina. I'll tell you, Carolina, they've been playing really, really well with Kyle Allen as their quarterback, and Cam Newton is out for the year. That's unfortunate, but like I said, Allen's been playing really good. He's got them to a 5-3 record. He's played out of his mind, and he's got Carolina in a good position where they could possibly make the playoffs. And if they make the playoffs, who knows? But I mean, Allen's playing really good right now. But they won't win this game at Lambeau Field. It's Aaron Rodgers. They're coming off a tough loss against the Chargers. They shouldn't have lost that game, and they'll get back on track this week. Green Bay will cover, and they will win the game. Pittsburgh getting 4 at home against the LA Rams. Getting 4 points at home against LA. This game's kind of tough to pick too, but I just think the Rams are the better team. They have the better offense, and both defenses are good. But I think the Rams' offense will be the true decider in this one. I think they'll be better than the Steelers' offense, but Jared Goff and that explosive Rams offense will win out here. That's what'll win them this game. The Rams won't cover the 4 points, but they will win. Minnesota getting 3 points at Dallas. This, in my opinion, this is a tough game to pick. It really is. This might be one of the better games of the week. I said that about Vikings and Chiefs last week, and that was a great game too. But it's a tough game. Might be one of the better games of the week, like I said. You know what? I like Dallas in this game. I think because they're at home, this is a situation where because Dallas is at home, I'm picking them. And they're home in primetime behind their home crowd. The Cowboys will cover, and they will win the game. And then finally, Monday Night Football, Seahawks and 49ers. Seattle is getting 6.5 points at San Francisco. 49ers, obviously, they've had a great year. They're 8-0. They're 3-0 at home. And the Seahawks are 7-2. They're 4-0 on the road. Seahawks are undefeated away from CenturyLink Field this year. Russell Wilson, he's in the running for MVP. He's thrown I think it's 24 touchdowns and only 1 interception so far. I mean, he's just playing out of his mind. He's playing better than arguably any other quarterback in the league besides Lamar Jackson. But yeah, Russell Wilson's just played great this year. He's had one of the best years of his career. But they're going on the road against an 8-0 team. I mean, I would this is another tough game to pick because as good as the Seahawks have been and as good as Russell Wilson has been, the 49ers, they're still undefeated. They're still 8-0 this year. So, I mean, that makes I am tempted a little bit to pick Seattle to go on the road and upset San Francisco, but man, it's a tough pick. It really is. I gotta go with San Francisco. They're just too talented. They got too talented of an offense and a defense. They're at home in prime time with the whole world watching. This will be a good game. San Francisco will not cover the 6.5 points, but they will win the game. Probably by 3. So there's your NFL picks. There's your predictions against the spread. I know I'm a little late. I know I usually go a little more in depth with predicting each game as I normally do. This video hasn't been as long as my other picks videos have been, but that's just because I've been predicting these spreads making predictions against the spread today for the first time. So yeah, that was fun, and there's your picks. I'll see you next week. Good luck to your teams.